Hi there, this is Jen, and thanks for joining me today. Today I'm creating a card using the November Hedgehog Hollow subscription box, and in the subscription box is a pack of 6x6 pattern paper. So lots of shades of different blue and lots of different patterns. There's some cute little snowmen in there, and what's cool about these papers is that you can foil them. And so I went ahead and I picked out 6 different patterns that I wanted to use on my card, and I'm using some silver foil, and I went ahead and ran this through my mini mink, and this is the big reveal. So it does actually work, and it's pretty cool. And so that first one I foiled was a snowflake, and I actually really like the negative piece of paper. I think it looks really vintage and kind of cool. And I also foiled a striped piece of paper and a polka dot piece of paper. And the reason that I am only foiling this small little portion is because I'm going to fit all of these paper pieces on a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card. And so I do cut these down quite a bit, so I didn't want a entire piece of foil. So here I've got my little squares kind of mapped out and laying on my panel. I cut these squares 2 by 1 3/4 just to make sure that I could fit them all on the panel. And now I am doing a little bit of distressing. So I'm taking some archival ink and coffee as well as a finger dauber. And then I started that, and then I decided I wanted to distress the edges. So I'm using a Tim Holtz distressor. Not de-stressor. I don't know what that thing's called. It's that little tool that has kind of a blade in it or a sharp edge. You can use your scissors though if you don't have one of those, and just kind of lightly rub along the edge, and it'll give the same effect. So once I have all of my little squares distressed, I'm just going to add some glue, mainly to the center of the squares. I'm not going all the way out to the edge because I want those to not necessarily roll up, but just I'm not concerned with them laying flat because the edge is distressed anyhow. And so I went ahead and I cut my panel down a little bit to make sure there wasn't too much white space around the pattern paper, and then I'm distressing the edge of that paper as well. I grabbed a snowflake die from my stash and used several different sizes and shapes and cut out, I'm so sorry, and cut them out with some glitter paper. And I'm just going to take my liquid glue and adhere those onto the card. And then I also took a sentiment that I had and I foiled that as well. So this is a sentiment that I printed out using my computer. So I created it in my word processing program and then just printed it out and foiled it with that same silver foil, and I will be adhering those. And it says peace, love, and joy. And I used a laser printer to print those sentiments out, which is why I can then go ahead and foil them. And then to finish the card off, I added a whole bunch of white acrylic spray by Dina Wakley. I also added a piece of twine to the side of the card, as well as a few white Nuvo drops. And that will finish off this card. Don't forget to check out the blog post, as well as if you're interested in the November subscription box from Hedgehog Hollow, go ahead and click on the link in the description below, and that will take you to the subscription page. And that is it for me today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did like this video or find it informative, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. As always, thank you so much for taking some time out of your day to spend with me, and I will catch you next time.